and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So today is March the 5th, 2024, and I was out here in the new peony patch. Now this was just put in last year. You can see the weeds kind of took over, and a lot of these were planted in the springtime. I planted the roots in the springtime. I had bought them from the store, and a lot of these never came up. So I thought, well, they didn't come up, the roots must have been bad, and I was going through the peony patch today and I started looking and I started finding peony shoots. There's one here, there's one down here. So I started weeding this out, and I'm getting all these weeds out here. And I'm pulling the weeds out here. I know some of the tags got damaged or lost. And I was trying to remember exactly where all of these are. There's one right here coming back. Right here. And these did not come up last year. So they did have a warranty on them.
Could you point to it, please?
Right here.
Okay, thank you.
Right here it is. And I'm getting the weeds pulled out from around it. I don't want to pull these out. These did have a 1-year warranty on them. And what I had did is I kept my receipt. And I kept the front of the pack that had on like all the information about them. But I don't need it because they're coming back. And apparently, when I put them in, it either got too warm or something, or the roots were just in that much of a dormant state that they just didn't come up. So I'm glad I left them go, and I'm really happy to see that they're coming back. So let's see here what else we can find here. Here's another one. Right here. See it? Back here?
Yes.
Okay, this one needs covered up a little bit then. Here's the root right here. It actually came out of the ground some. What your ground does when it freezes and it thaws, they call it heaving. And it can push your plant bulbs or it can push your plant roots out of the ground. So I'll have to get this filled in around then. I'm really watching where I pull and where I step because I'm not sure what all came back in through here. But I was pretty upset when they didn't come up because I thought, you know, that was all that time spent planting them. But I'm really happy to see the results at springtime right now. And I'll get some more soil then put around that. You see any more tags? Here's a tag here. These weeds just took this thing over. I know there were more back here. I'm just not sure where. Here it is, right here. It's back here. I almost stepped on it earlier. Or I think I may have actually stepped on it earlier. Because I didn't know it was there. I'm just putting this in here for now. So I don't lose it. And there's one back here that's coming back. This is the one that actually caught my attention. Because I seen the tag here. And I thought, well, it's done. And I started pulling the stuff out, and I seen the red shoot coming up. Here's another one here.
Your weeds are right in the way. There you go.
Thank you. I'm getting them here. Go ahead. So I'm going to get this, finish getting this weeded out here, and I'm really excited to see what all is still in through here. And I got some varieties last year that I never had before. I'm excited to see what's coming up in the garden, because we have put some along the one fence. And some of those came up, most of those actually came up, some didn't, but I'm curious if they're going to come up this year, because these are coming up. So I finished getting this weeded out here for the best is what I can right now. I'm going to have to get some garden tools to get those out there, and I have to watch where I dig at because of the peony roots, but I found a lot more of them that were coming up. Like, I'll go over to the other side over here. Like this peony here, it's more advanced. It had some more of the weeds covering it, and you can just start seeing some of the leaves on it, whereas some of the other ones, they're just starting to come up through the ground like this back here. So a lot of them are coming back. There's a very few that aren't showing any signs of coming back yet, but they still have time. This one here, I marked it so I don't accidentally step on it. Now when you're selecting your site to plant your peony roots in, you want to make sure that it's well-drained soil. We just had rain, so that's why this soil here is wet, but it made it nice for pulling the weeds out. Some people put down like the landscaper's fabric. The only thing with that is peonies do spread, so you want to make sure that your peonies do not get caught under the landscaper's fabric. There's one coming up right there. Because that would be bad if they did. They wouldn't be able to spread out, but I have seen people use that, and it does help to keep the weeds down. I personally have never used it on peonies, so I'm not exactly sure how it works with them, but I have seen other people use it. And we're going to go over to the garden, and we're going to see if anything's coming up over there. So this is over in the garden. I see one here so far. This needs cleaned out from the weeds and the garden debris. But I do see one that's up enough I can see it. And these are labeled too, so I'm going to have to go through here and find all these. But over there, you can see there's a little bit, it's like really soppy, and there's like some water standing back there. That's really bad. I'm hoping that it's not. It appears to be out further than from the peonies. So, I'm hoping that, you know, none of the peonies' roots were hurt. You can see the water back there. One thing that happens with this garden here is the water runs off of this hill back here, so it drains down, and if we get enough rain, it tries to stand in the garden like it's doing over there. The peonies aren't planted over there. That's just the regular garden, and it delays us a lot of times from getting into the garden itself. But I'm really hoping that everything's okay. I was concerned about that, and I had said something about it, but they didn't think it was going to be an issue, and I'm hoping that it's not. Okay, so where the water's at and where the peony roots are, for the majority of it, the peony roots are back further. So I'm really hoping that we don't have a disaster here. And there's more coming up down here further. So, got to get the fence open, got to get in here, and got to get this cleaned out then. So, I hope you found this video helpful. I do have other videos on my channel for growing peonies, from planting the roots to some different care tips. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button. That'll tell you as I put a new video on. Also follow me on Twitter. I'll have a link down in the description for my Twitter account. Thank yous for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye!